Welcome back to Frontlinetactic. I'm Segef and playing more Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. Yeah, so we just got done with the tutorial slash intro to basically introduce you to the knights. It was not the best mission to go down. Their end of their crusade, putting end to a greater demon of Karn and a bunch of bloodletters and cultists, and resulting in the death of the commander and death of two other squad members of the strike force, which then brought us to the attention that I am now, you, the player, or I, in this case, are going to be the new commander of the Baleful Edict. So pretty much that brings us up to date of what's going on. We're now being asked to come to the Stratagem.
One of our battle brothers has proved himself worthy. Let us honor his deeds.
Okay, it sounds like... Alright, so Ulrich was like the one surviving member of the mission, so it looks like he is now going to be...
Brother Ulrich is a talented Justicer. Please decide where he should focus his training to support you in the field.
So it looks like he's now level 2, so let's pick...
With every promotion, your knights gain 2 ability points, which you can use to expand their capabilities.
Huh. So he already has that, and he already has... Side bullets do +1 damage. Permanently gain 2 health. Choose a honor of the chapter. Permanently gains +1 AP. That's cool. That is really cool. Yeah. Second melee attack strikes an adjacent target to deal 4 damage and 100% crit. 1 AP, 2 warp charge. Or willpower, warp charge. Okay. Alright, so he has 5. So, yeah. Should be able to strike down foes. And then what's this? Activate to give this ability afflicted bleed. 100% 2 turns afflicted targets. So do this and then this. So technically I can give him bleed effect and then hammer hand someone at 100% crit and then give them bleed as well. So I can just hit a large target. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that, have him be a heavy-handed person. I like that. And then
choices to Ulrich, permanently increasing his rank.
I also like the stuff going down where he can gain bonus AP, so he can do more on the battlefield.
Excellent.
So
when you are finished, please join me at the star map.
That doesn't look like I can. So we're still kind of in the tutorial training mode.
Our ship is in dire need of repair.
Okay.
We had best set a course for Titan and debrief the Grand Masters.
Okay. So looks like we have to go to Holy Terra, Titan. So Holy Terra is the name of Earth in the Warhammer 40k universe. The Imperium or humanity is very religious at this point. It's very deep and hard to go into. For those of you guys that don't know the lore, they're very religious, or like humanity is very religious now. And like you'll hear a lot of references to the Emperor or the Emperor of Mankind. He's kind of like their savior in that regard. So it's like, think like super Jesus. And then Titan is a moon, the moon Titan in our solar system. That's where the Grey Knights have set up shop. So we're basically going home to hit repair on the Baleful Edict. So how fast and light travel is done in Warhammer 40k is they actually punch a hole in reality. There you go. And they dip into another dimension called the warp, and that's where the demons basically live. And then you travel through the warp and then periodically pop out. Depends on how the current and the ebb and flow of how turbulent the warp is, and that determines basically where you're going. And there's things like astropaths that help guide, and they look for a beacon. Comes our astropath junction. Okay. That help kind of like guide, and sometimes the warp engines need to cool off, and the astropaths need a break.
In the name of the God Emperor.
Dominus, who is this interloper?
Interloper.
Current scrapings indicate an inquisitorial transmission.
All right, so this is where I mentioned Inquisitors. Inquisitors are like
Baleful Edict.
marshals.
Prepare for my arrival.
Duty calls, Commander. We should open a Vox link.
Vox link is just how they call communications.
To come aboard.
Inquisitors are like marshals, and they can just go and do whatever they want for the most part. There's 3 major branches of Inquisitors, but the branch that mostly deals with Grey Knights is the Inquisition Hereticus. It basically talks about basically heretics and those that follow chaos. So that's my guess, that this is the branch of government, so to speak, that this Inquisitor is from. We'll see if she tells us, or if she just identifies as Inquisitor. But so everyone in the background there's statues in the background. Those could be Grey Knights that were remembered or did exemplar deeds, and so they get like a permanent seat in like the strategy rooms and things like that, so that they will always be remembered. You've seen some.
God Emperor, I found you. I must commandeer this vessel at once.
Impossible. We are bound for Titan. The edict cries out for repair.
The tech priest speaks the truth, Inquisitor. Our last crusade bled us dry.
I'm not blind, Knight. But heresy does not operate at our convenience.
I mean,
My destination
true.
is Koromar Prime, within this very system. Not such a taxing journey, I'd expect.
And
I like her
what is
armor.
it that you hope to find?
I like her design.
Beneath rotting sky,
Astropaths.
the air thickens with a world's final breath. Seeds planted in flesh and bone, watered with blood and tears. A warrior alone in the garden of a grinning god.
These are scraps of astropathic whimsy.
There's more.
It grows. It spreads. A great dispersal upon the etheric wind.
So astropaths can sometimes hear the whispers of the warp.
First, then Koromar, then world after world. Its roots spread from an ancient veil. Inquisitor, hear me! Hear me! Hear me! Who tends the garden?
That's a reference to Nurgle, which they've already openly announced that this is what this whole game is mostly
Now
about,
you
is
understand
fighting
why we
Nurgle.
must investigate.
Commander, we cannot risk further damage to this vessel.
It is the chapter ship, Dominus. The Inquisitor has every right to request our support.
It is not a request.
Yeah. Inquisitors tell you.
Commander, with your leave, we will set our course for this Koromar Prime.
Yes. Good. That will do for now.
Or as some of those in certain positions will tell you that you got voluntold. That's basically what the Inquisition does, is they tell people to do things all the time. Or that can result in an execution. Like, they have no qualms. Afflicted with disease, have levels of Nurgle corruption, but this higher than anticipated. We should investigate this further. So back to the Astropath. The Astropath is the one that helps pilot the ship when they go into the warp, because they're the only ones that can see the psychic beacons that, or the psychic North Star that is Holy Terra. And they see such with literally a third eye. They are often considered the mutant, and often are not trusted by many in the Imperium, because, well, they are the mutant. And in 40k, it's very xenophobic, there's a lot of racism and xenophobia. Just because if you read it into the story, as much as horribly it sounds, it ends up making sense with the hardships and the trauma that humanity in general has gone through. And so they were very fearful of anything that is different or not them. And And in this part in the storyline, they're actually in this like downward slide in technology and belief systems, and it's like in this dark age system. And so it's kind of like a second dark age. Even though the technology seems whimsical and fantastic, it's actually no one knows how any of this stuff works anymore.
The consequences will be dire.
Okay, so chaos detected. We have a light infestation. This planet exhibits signs of some unknown plague, but it holds over populace is not yet firmly established. We should seize the opportunity to purge it from the system completely. So when Grey Knights are released or mobilized, it's usually not for a good reason. It's usually more to, think of it like the CIA. Like the CIA shows up and they just start having people disappear. It's because these people disappearing is the better for the general populace than it is. So there is really usually never any form of rehabilitation. It's execution is really what's on the table. Okay, what is this? Okay, mutation level none. So we have no mutation on this planet, but warp surge risk at 15% a turn. Poxus, the bloom strain carries a theme of plague and disease. Warp surges will introduce foul afflictions to hinder our knights on the battlefield, while other foes will obtain mutations that help them resist our powers. So we're gonna get negative debuffs, and they're gonna get buffs, or boons, or blessings. Favored mutation, they are becoming resistant. Cause afflictions. Okay. Unknown minions of chaos. Our progenitors have augured that we will face minions of chaos in the planet's surface. If we attune a progenitor to the system, they will be able to tell us more. Okay, so progenitors and augured and voxes and all these things, it's all there's a lot of Latin in Warhammer 40k, so if you don't understand it, there's a lot of like weird augmented Latin or very old English that is used. Often they refer to it as High Gothic in the books. Okay, so two bouts of unknown chaos minions.
It is our duty to support this Inquisitor, but we should complete this task as swiftly as we can. The Grandmasters on Titan are waiting for our report.
Alright, so we gotta be swift and fast. Servitors, mission rewards. You will be rewarded the indicated resources for successful completion of this mission. Oh, so servitors are mindless people that have had their brains wiped and are used as slave labor. Yeah, Warhammer 40k is like referred to, if you're not familiar with it, it's referred to grimdark for a reason. Is they're even the good guys are technically bad guys. There's no happy endings in anything. So servitors often are people that have committed crimes, or had an exorbitant amount of debt, and they can sell their corpse, their body, to become a servitor. This is done because AI is banned, and that's another conversation for another time, because basically Skynet at one point happened in humans' history. So if a lot of processing units are actually hijacked coma patients, and they use their brain, their brain dead body, so to speak, as a processor or RAM to run machines, because an AI system is potentially dangerous and could become self-reliant or self-thinking, and that's referred to sometimes as techno-heresy. This game is so fucking deep. Like, it's so... yeah. And I'm just rambling again with all the nerdgasms. Alright, so we have no chance of corruption. That you will reduce the activity bloom corruption on this planet by an indicated value for 6. Alright, so there is no real severely infestation, so we don't have to worry too much. Alright, what are we doing?
Report. Signals from quarantine beacons detected in the upper atmosphere, but the surface itself is silent.
Plague, Commander. Send your squad to the surface.
She doesn't ask. She's
Knights of Titan,
told.
you are the instrument of the Emperor's will. Make planetfall and discover if the Inquisitor's fears are founded.
Okay.
You should evaluate your knights' armaments and ensure they are best suited to the battle at hand.
I don't even know what the battle at hand is. I have no concept. Loadout. Melee
Nemesis
weapons.
Force Halberd can inflict a preemptive first strike on an adjacent enemy. I suggest you equip this weapon. Choose which halberd you would like to equip.
Alright, so what does this
Options
do?
will be limited
Force strike,
until
add an
we
additional
return
1
to
damage to
the
melee strike. Auto, first strike, 25% chance per turn. An enemy moves adjacent to this knight, he has a chance to automatically strike. Alright, I like that. Torum. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay, he'll have... That's right. Okay, Ulrich is the one that we got the heavy-handed, so he has a chance of really hitting hard. All right, let's start mission. Let's get into it. I might have to spend in between missions on my own time. That's very cinematic to show the teleportation. That was cool with the ripple. So I can upgrade and make my squads. That way I'm not like bogging you guys down with me playing around with builds or reading all the skill points. Unless you guys really want that, then message in the section below to let me know that you want to be a part of the leveling up process. If you don't want to be a part of the leveling process, then, you know, just also state that. Because some people find that really interesting, some people don't. Some might want to know my rationale and thought process of what I want to do with each squad member. So we'll see. We will see how this comes about. I'm excited to actually get into this, to actually like really start playing.
Commander, have your men look for signs of this plague.
Be vigilant, brothers.
The plant looks tyrannid. What is this? Warp surge risk. The warp surge meter indicates each turn based on the plant's corruption level, and whenever you expend willpower using the psychic abilities, once the meter reaches 100%, it will trigger a warp surge with unpredictable consequences. Oh, so I might not want to use warp powers too often. Good to know. All right. Can't zoom out anymore. This looks like our battle arena. Maybe it goes on over here? Alright, it goes a ways.
Storm.
How far can I teleport? Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Alright.
Orders. My blade is ever ready.
Let's... It's a plasma. Something I can shoot. Let's not.
As you
Let's
will.
move him up there.
Chaos stirs within the shadows.
Okay, so we hear chaos over there. That's cool to have a little bit of heads up on where stuff is. Apothecary, I want you fairly close to my... Oh, that's my shooter. That's not my apothecary. There's my apothecary. Well, we'll just put apothecary there then, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna keep in cover and move up cautious for now. Oh, cool! It's the UI changed. 15%. All right, so we need to move. We need to keep moving so that we can deal with this threat.
I am here to serve. I am here to serve.
Okay, so I'm gonna put him there.
Knights!
It's interesting that they know the cultists know who the knights are, because most people don't know who the knights are because they essentially go bump the knight.
Commander.
Unit info. Okay, hunkered down. +1 armor. Body type organic. Okay. So this gives us an opportunity to learn more about them. And then he has... Do I have a shot on anyone? I don't have shots on anyone. Wait, they're sitting next to that ammunition, so... Let's do that. Let's just...
Firing now.
Let's ruin their day. Oh, wow, that blew up a lot bigger than I thought it was going to. Which I am 100% okay with. And then we'll set up Overwatch like that. Confirmation. Let's see. I wonder.
Here.
You.
Seeking the tainted.
Get him up there. Yeah, that's the thing, is learning a new system.
We strive. But once.
Let's get our heavy hitter just in there, covered. Apothecary.
Yes, sir.
Just keep you up there as well. And actually, you can assist with the Overwatch like that. There we go. Let's see if they bunch up. Suppressed. Not sure what that does. Oh.
You have been judged.
You will bleed.
Got wrecked. So I got that nice cover. Awesome. What you doing there? Oh, you're setting up Overwatch, so I can't bull rush you. Ooh. Got hit. Oh, he's suppressed.
The Emperor lights our path.
What does that do? Let's get him up there. Okay, so we got hit by the suppression.
The darkness. Taking position.
That's a terrible. Disable ranged weapon. Let's go for the stun. Can't see. All right, this lets our heavy-handed man to run up and finish him.
Their flight is ended.
Cool. He gets some of his stuff back. How do I want to do this? There's my apothecary. Oh, he was pinned down, so if he moved, he was going to take damage. So he was at risk of taking damage, but it's not that he actually took damage. Alright, apothecary, let's move you up there. Like, we're playing with apothecary, we're going to play conservative, because we want to keep you healthy and good.
They shall not pass.
They shall not pass. Love that. Alright, we're going to move you there. And also set up an Overwatch. I guess there's good.
Ready to fire. Moving now.
We'll review in the corner, just in case. Overwatch. With this timer going up, I wonder if I am wasting too much time with Overwatches. Like I'm 45%, and if it gets to 100%, that means there's something bad's gonna happen. So maybe I do need to push on. So we're gonna use this guy to push. Okay, there's people over there. Okay, I can move you there. Just drops off. And then we will set up an Overwatch there, I guess. So, can he heal? Night range within 1 range, heal 5. Immune to autos. Okay. I move him there, which I don't know why he has to leap like that. He could have just walked around. That's fine. All right, so then we're gonna go to you. Let's see, how does this? Okay, we're gonna be adjacent, and then I should be able to choose him. Apply heal. There. And then he can then move over here, which should have a thick enough cover to protect him. Okay, so there's others over there too. I may have to get a teleport up in there, so I need this guy to be over there. Yeah, you go there. It's gonna protect you from the 2 ways that we potentially have foes. Okay, poxwalkers. These guys are basically useless, like melee.
That creature.
Inquisitor, we have seen the dead walk in this way before.
As have I. Poxwalkers are evidence of warp corruption. This
Can I
is
do it?
no natural plague.
There we go. Let's do it. Split them up a little bit. See, teleport. Sweet.
Moving swiftly.
There
I
we
will
go.
need to examine this corpse and
I will not tolerate this contamination spreading to my servitors.
do not obstruct me, tech priest. I will follow proper protocols.
Sounds like mom and dad are
At your
fighting.
service.
Alright, let's move you up. Can we get sight on anything? No, but I still got one more
My blade is
movement
yours.
out of you, so I can possibly get a shot off if I need to.
Onward,
See if we can get
brothers.
full cover here. Still haven't seen it. Apothecary. Oi, apothecary, you. I don't know if I can get him here. Outside of range. Alright, let's get you there. That seems like a good middle spot. And you... Overwatch there. See, anything comes crawling to us. Nice! Attack of opportunity. Parry. Okay, that's right. That's... What did you just do? He raised them. Oh, it's almost bloom time. He doesn't have sight.
Moving now.
There we go. Shoot the one on the end there. Okay, that drops him.
Demon shall avoid its fate. Praise the Emperor.
Do that.
So to the unworthy.
Get you.
Mercy.
And then I have... Did he earn points back? 4 strike. Let's just make sure this guy's done.
Satisfactory effort. Now return
There we
my
go.
carcass so I can set to work.
We will deliver them to you as soon as containment is properly confirmed and sanctified.
Be
True.
swift about it. If this plague has already spread beyond this planet, then we will have far more ground to cover.
Is that it? That was it. I thought there was another... Okay. I thought there was another... like, beacon off to the side that was saying that there was more chaos. So I was expecting more. That's why I was splitting my forces. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I could have basically did a full charge. Alright, let's see what happens. Back to the Baleful Edict. I'm teleporting back onto the bridge. Killed all the enemies. 0 corruption. Oh, that's cool. The symbol is now like a flaming corruption. I got 15 servitors. Seeds collected, none. Armor cases, 0. I didn't find any loot.
Only in death. End.
Oh, Wounded Knights. When your knights return from battle wounded, they will need time to recover. Wounded Knights can still be assigned to combat missions, but will have a penalty to their max HP. It's going to take them 44 days to heal this max 6 HP. So if I field them, I have minus 6 max HP. Okay. 21 out of 50, 36 out of 50, 20 out of 50. All right, continue.
Mission objectives achieved, Commander. Our guest wishes to speak with you in the Libris.
Okay. Okay, cool. Timeline. So it gives me an idea of what's happening. All right, let's go meet in the Libris. It's such a cool library. It's like a pillar of books. Is that the Poxwalker there in a pod?
I must commend you on this impressive archive of demonic lore, Commander. It rivals some I've seen in inquisitorial fortresses. I will require it as a base of operations for my studies. I respect
Slaying
your
demons is
authority
kind of
in
what Grey
matters
Knights are
combat,
known for.
but I must remain until I can ascertain some solution to this plague. I am, of course, open to recommendations on which lines of study you feel would best serve the mission.
Okay.
I must insist, however, on beginning my research with a necropsy of the Poxwalker carcass your brothers recovered. I am certain they hold a key to understanding this corruption.
That is a Poxwalker in the tube. Okay. So, from what I understand, part of this game is supposed to have like a detective aspect to it. For us to figure out, we have to do research to give us bonuses to fight the Nurgle infestation. Campaign time. The number of solar days have elapsed.
I will conduct a necropsy of the recovered corpse to see what I can learn.
This yet has been uncovered and will have developed deeper understanding of the plague before you can research it. Poxwalker. I like the little drawing there. Foxwalker we discovered on Karamar are a sign of some malevolent force behind this plague. I am certain that within the carcasses of the infected, I will find further clues to its source. Mysteries revealed. All right,
I shall
research it.
begin at once. Inform your crew that I am not to be
In
disturbed.
progress, 30 days. Shall begin my... Okay.
Commander, I toil with a critical lack of resources. I request you attend me in the manufactorum.
Okay. So, they're still giving us aspects of the game. Layers upon layers and layers of this game. So the Malefactorum is another name in 40k lore for a factory. It is a sacred place to the Mars Mechanicus and the Scutari and the other machine cults. So this is where weapons are made. Well, anything can be made, and there's these futuristic devices that are basically wars and civil wars have been fought over, called STLs, or standard template constructs, which are essentially like super 3D printers that humanity's gotten super reliant on using, because we forgot how to do anything.
The edict remains severely damaged.
So all the red spots are the
Without access to a
damages.
proper dockyard, restoration will be slow and limited by the resources we can requisition from Titan or nearby inquisitorial enclaves. As of this moment, reviving the Edict's core power output takes absolute primacy.
Okay, so you want us to upgrade the battery at the core. Ship status. Okay, plasma reactor damaged. Construction locked. Servitor production offline. Progenitors offline.
I
Ship
must
status.
improve the Edict's power output in order to conduct more extensive repairs.
Port systems. Lift systems. Personnel systems. So my guess is that's the aspect of the Factorum to build armor and weapons and the like. Alright, so plasma reactor. I mean, what is this? Servitor production offline. Augmentation chamber has been damaged and rendered inoperative. Until we repair it, we will have to requisition all additional servitors from storehouses on Titan. Plasma reactor has been damaged and rendered inoperative. Until we repair it, our reconstruction efforts cannot progress. Okay. I have 29 servitors. Sorry, my camera's like blocking the where it says servitor up there. Well, that seems to be the most construction unlocked. Prerequisites. Okay. Oh, what is this? More research speed. Okay. Chip speed. So it allows us to travel between systems. Ooh, prevents warp storm rifts. What is that? Enhanced Geller field. So Geller field is the bubble that they create so that the warp doesn't creep into the ship and like cause madness and cosmic horror and just all sorts of just bad mojo. So yeah, Geller fields are the force fields that allow you to create a bubble of real space or reality that the warp doesn't just tear you apart. Alright, repair. In progress. Alright.
I must now interface with the logic engines. I trust you have a great deal to attend to.
Yeah, apparently. Alright, let's go look at the star map.
Commander, I have adjusted the star map to display our current sector. However, our intelligence here is sparse.
We got nothing going on.
I
Confirm.
suggest we bide our time until the Dominus restores power to our scanners.
Alright. Advanced time. This is going to give our guy time to heal. It's going to give our gal time to research. And our other gal time to repair. So let's do this. Oh, I can pause time. Oh, time's just clicking by. This is scary. Oh, what's happening? What did we make? Day 5 or 6? It was just scary when time just started clicking by. I just thought it was gonna be like a one-turn thing, like, okay, tomorrow.
The Dominus has restored the star map to its full function.
Okay.
We are receiving a barrage of scanning data and astropathic scrapings from across the sector. This plague appears to have already spread its tendrils far and wide. We are faced with reports.
This is why we
of
wear
2
masks,
infected
people.
systems.
Why we get vaccinated.
We should monitor this infestation carefully and judge where best to direct our forces while the Inquisitor.
So this is where the
pursues
game
our
starts really getting hard, because you have
failure will cost many souls.
choosing what missions you take on can cause you to auto fail other missions because you can't get there in time. And so this is where it gets super kind of stressful. And this is where like XCOM got really stressful as well. Is the ground battles are sometimes semi-easy, but it's the planning of where to go, who to hit, who to strike first or last gets problematic. Ship project completed. Repair plasma reactor. Commander, I have completed repairs on the plasma reactor. Our reconstruction efforts can proceed once again. New project. All right, so this is a good pause point for a second. I'm going to go make a cup of coffee real quick. And I think then we will proceed to another mission and go over things. All right. I will see you guys soon. Stay safe on the front line.